Today's date's the 21st of July 2000 and what? 2015. What's going on? Listen, say good day to young Warren Routledge. He's a farmer from
Northampton.
Northampton?
Yep.
Where's Northampton?
450 k's north of Perth,
Yeah.
Western Australia.
And if we look way over here, we can see the ocean. There's blue stuff way over there. So he's a coastal farmer. And Warren, how much wheat would you grow?
We put in 10,500 acres, so.
And how many hectares is that?
That's about 4,000 hectares.
4,000 hectares.
Yeah. Yep.
So
we've got about 1,000 hectares here, and the rest of it's all up in the northeast corner of the wheat growing region.
Yeah.
Up near Bella, or around Bella, up east and north of Benue.
Yeah. And that's sort of just east of Kalbarri too, isn't it? If somebody looked on the coastal map.
Yeah, that's
it'd
right.
be what, 100 and so many?
150 k's straight east of Kalbarri, something like that.
Right, okay. And you've had a rather unusual person turn up like myself. How did you get to hear about me?
I was researching rain ionisation. I came across it somehow.
Yeah?
Probably through looking at cloud seeding and silly things like that.
Right, okay.
And of course, as soon as I typed in rain ionisation, this weird and wonderful guy over in Queensland came up. And I thought, oh, well, I'll give him a ring and see what he's got to say about the whole thing. And yeah, one afternoon later, and he's in his car and driving over. So
right, okay. And this happened to be in June, wasn't it?
That was in June. So when was that, Peter? About the middle of June, 15th of June or something?
No, that was the 4th of June.
4th of June, was it?
Fired on the 5th.
Fired on the 5th, okay.
Started, and you guys got wet.
Took about 10 days, I think, to get something activated, 8 or 10 days or something that time.
Apart from the first day.
What did we get on the first day?
Oh, about 5 mil.
Okay. So, yeah, we got that happening. We were well and truly covered in high pressure systems, keeping everything nice and clear.
Yep.
Lo and behold, all of a sudden this great big rain system came in, and Mickey Duck, there's 2 inches of rain. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
All through Northampton and all over our block up at Bella. So that set us up for a pretty reasonable season. And then after he switched off, it all went back to nice, dry, fine weather again. So we pick up the phone again, and Peter, can you come back over and make sure this crop keeps growing for us? And
so he turned up.
So he turned up, and
on the 15th.
15th.
We set up and
by
fired.
when did we have rain?
17th. Had a little bit.
Oh, I had a little bit on the 17th, and then we had a big.
You came and visited me, didn't you? And
19th, yeah.
Hey, standing around.
Saw the rain on the mirrors, yeah. Yep, that's right. And then on the 19th, down she came. So we ended up with 76 mil at Northampton. And
how much had you asked for?
Well, I said we could handle up to 4 inches. I might have been getting.
No, you come on. I'm gonna have to have a go at you because you said 3.
I did say 3. I said 3 inches. So
he got 1 mil over 3 inches. So he's got to get his money back. So
that's right.
Gave him too much.
A refund on that because we can't get the sprayer on the paddock now. Radishes are going to be too big.
Yeah, we drove out onto the paddock too. That was a bright thing to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, we went into the paddock about 50 yards. We were too busy talking and forgot all about the fact that we just had 3 inches of rain and nearly got bogged with eyeballs.
This is his chariot. As you can see, it's got a little bit of funny looking stuff all over it. He's just had it swimming. Did you put the floaties on it? We were just out looking at some of the paddocks and driving there. We had to cross a bit of flooded water still, didn't we?
4-wheel drive had its work cut out.
Yeah, we did well.
Tried to fill her up with water, but anyway, she kept going.
We caught a few fish in some of those ponds. But no, just amazing. So
very happy. We've already worked out when the next event needs to be, and Peter's all set up to come over, and then we'll make one more after that, and that'll finish out the season quite nicely, you would think. So
right. So there's a couple of you, aren't there? There's a couple of farmers around.
There's a couple of us, yeah. There's me, and there's Perry St Quintin out at Bella. He's right out even further east than us, if you can believe that. I don't know what people are doing farming out there, but anyway, when you can make it rain, it doesn't really matter, does it? And there's another guy that my brother works for, Rowan Day, down at Meriden. He was a bit of a pretty heavy sceptic for a start, but when we told him what we were doing, and then that exact thing happened, he thought, well, shit, I better give him a ring and get him down here. So
Yeah, and we've got another young fella
Peter's
out at...
departing and going down there and giving them some rain. So, yeah.
And
we got another guy
young
up
Ben.
Ringanyu.
Yeah. And a couple of boys out there have been keeping an eye on us, haven't they?
They have, yeah.
And some of them would like to go farming again.
My agronomist found it extremely amusing when I told him the first time and laughed in my face, and I said, well, we've got a lot bigger box that we can think in than you guys have got, so I was more than happy to rub it in his face for the second time today after we checked the rain gauges.
So what did you get out at that other block, the top block?
So at the top block we got, at the first farm we got 55, did I say?
Yeah,
55.
55.
And right out in the northeast corner we got 39, so...
And when you looked up, you still had rain all in and around the vicinity. That's this funny stuff that you can see up there, all the way around. There's even blue sky. Have a look. But you guys are pretty happy, and that's your crop out there.
That's it, ticking along, pretty happy. It'll
and it was under a fair bit of stress when I got here the first time, wasn't it?
Was, yeah. Particularly the canola was really starting to droop, and well, it started dying the last 3 or 4 days prior to Peter getting here, but now it's, yeah, canola being canola picks up pretty quick and gets on with it, so
yeah,
it'll all be very, very happy now.
So that's 2 out of 2. That's nearly 100%, isn't it?
I think that's almost works out 100%. Yeah.
So the next couple of times he's booked me up already, so this could have been happening in California if only they'd thought about it.
Could have been, yeah. We won't go into details about what we think's going on there, but yeah, if they want rain, we can soon make it for them. There's no doubt about that.
It's amazing, isn't
it? Anyway.
All right, and the other thing that we've just done too is played with a bit of salty water.
Well,
some
we
of
have
these
done
bores.
that, yeah, yep. The nice lady that put up with Peter staying with her while he was here had a few salt issues with her bore. Peter whacked one of his little magnetic devices on there, and sure enough, cleaned it all up, got rid of the salt, and she's watering her sheep and trees as we speak, no problems at all. So, gonna be pretty happy with that.
It's not bad, is it? Eh? It's just playing with magnets and stuff like that, you know, just absolutely ridiculous.
Just a bit of spare time stuff.
All right, you know the routine. See you later, and it was good catching up with you again. So this is Peter Stevens at you. You know the routine. On your way. Thanks, Warren. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And